What's good y'all, and welcome to another video. Like 2 weeks ago, Savage Mode 2 by 21 Savage and metroboomin dropped, and today I made a really hard beat in this style and I wanted to break this down for you. So I guess let's get straight into this. First I made a sample, then I flipped it and made a beat out of it. So we're gonna check out the sample first. And if you guys interested, I dropped a new loop kit. It's really fire. It got like 18 hard little baby loops in there, all tracked out, ready to use. So if you're interested, go cop that. Okay, the first part of the sample is an omnisphere. It's like this omnisphere flute. I played this pattern. Threw it in the mixer. Then we have some effects on there. I'm gonna show this now. First we got an echo boy, took the time a bit down. Then we have our RC20, here you can see the settings, EQ'd it a bit. Then I have this volcano thing from FabFilter on there, makes it a bit more warm sounding. Then we have an EQ that takes out the lows and a bit of the highs. Gonna explain later why I took out the lows. Then we have a filter freak. Here I took the frequencies a bit down and here a bit up. And then I took wider to make it a bit more open and wide, yeah. So right now we just have the top frequencies. So I routed this to another channel. On there I got halftime and reverb. And all this together sounds like this. Okay, next part of the sample, took another omnisphere, found this bell sound. Played this pattern. Then put it in the mixer, put an EQ on there, took out the complete highs because you can hear there is like a clicking sound. Okay, next up we got this bell one shot from KBZ's kit. Sounds like this, and I played this melody. Put it in the mixer and then threw some RC20 on it. Here you can see the settings again. Sounds like this. A bit of the detune on. So next up we got this piano. Looked like the keyscape pop piano. Played the chords. What I did here is I recorded it out in Edison, went up here and changed the sample rate to 6000, put on resample, put in tempo sync, and then it sounds like this. Makes it really more ambient and sounding in the background. So altogether the sample sounds like this now. Then I made some different sections here, like a breakdown section. Bring the flute back in, and then here I created some variation. Okay, let's get into the beat. We have the sample that sounded like this. Took this, pitched it up like 3 semitones, put halftime on there, put this portal effect, another grow speed to give it some steps. Again, put on this FabFilter Volcano 2, and then took wider. Altogether, this sounds like this. And the different section sounds like this. I took the original flute and layered it. Sounds like this. Here I took the original sample and layered it on top of the piano, the ambient piano. Sounds like this. Now let's break down the drums. First, we have this basic hi-hat, sounds like this. Pretty basic with some rolls. Then to sauce up the hi-hats, I added like those rolls from the OZ kit. Took another roll. All the hi-hats together now sound like this. On the roll 1 hi-hat, I put some reverb. Okay, let's get further into this. We have a clap now. Then I added a snare, an open hat, some perks. Really like this because it's also like reverby and deep sounding. Then at least, and I added another perk. Lowered the velocities here to like make it sound different. And then we have the 808. Sounds like this, pretty basic pattern. And the 808 I layered with a kick that just comes in every bar. And all the drums together sound like this. So hard, let's go. And to give it the accent at the beginning, I put in an open hat to create the hit. Let's bring in the sample. Okay, so that was pretty much all the elements of the beat. Now I'll show you how I arranged it, and then you can listen to the full beat. Okay, I have an intro part where like some hi-hat elements come in. Then the drop comes and like all the parts come together with this part of the sample, and then there is the other part of the sample, which in before I create a little drop where the hi-hats and the percussive elements come out. Sounds like this. This hits really hard because here comes a lot of high ends to the sample, so that's fire. I want to make a transition into a verse part where like less of the elements are playing. Make a transition in the sample here. Sounds like this. What I did here is I took the hi-hats, gross beated them, and pitched them a bit up. So the hi-hats now sound like this. And then pretty much from this verse part, it goes again into the hook part. And then we have again the breakdown, this time with the 808. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the beat. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some vibes from the 21 Savage album. And you can listen to the full beat now. Link is also in the description. And please follow me on Instagram. And peace out.